Hola, hola. My name is Ramon, cosmetic chemist, esthetician, world traveler. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not know I was just in Seoul again for the second time this year. And when I go to Seoul, it's for work mostly. For example, this trip around, I was finishing up a collaboration with Beauty of Joseon, but I also go there for my cosmetic shopping because obviously I love Korean skincare. I love cosmetics. I am an avid cosmetic consumer. So anytime I travel, I'm always hitting up skincare stores. But in Korea, that is the number one, number two. Number one is food. So this time around, obviously I hit up Olive Young, I hit up some other Korean skincare boutiques, and I did a little skincare haul. So today I'm gonna share with you in no particular order, all the things I bought while I was in Seoul this last trip. Let's get started. First things first, I have this from the SAEM. If you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you might not have seen. One of the things I really loved last time I was in Korea was I noticed on some idols, yellow blush. And I mean, obviously these idols are much fairer than I am. So for them, yellow looks a certain type of way on their skin tone, but I just love the way it looked. And I realized one of the brands that has a yellow blush is the SAEM. So this time around, I was shopping. We were walking around the COEX mall and I saw the SAEM store and I was like, light bulb, let's go, let's get it while I'm here and I remember. And literally, this is it. This little tiny yellow blush. But notice it's like a marigold yellow. It's not just like some bright like neon yellow. And I haven't really used this yet, but it's a really cute color. It's a lot more yellow than the blush that I was using in its place from one of the Fenty eyeshadow palettes. But I'm excited to use this, try it out, see how it wears and how it looks on my skin tone. But yeah, I finally got my yellow blush. This was like $3. One other product I bought, and this was from Sephora actually in Korea, is this scalp scrub from a brand called Growus. It's their Sea Salt Therapy Scalp Scaler. I bought this because the last time I went to Korea and we went to Sephora, the homeboy that hooked it up, he gave us a bunch of free samples, and one of them, or a few of them, were minis of this, and I loved it. I love a scalp scrub, and plus this one, it's a scalp scrub. It feels nice and scrubby on the scalp. It lathers up really nice, so it feels like a really nice shampoo as well. It has this invigorating sensation. I think it probably has like menthol in it, and it smells delicious. So all those things together, I was like, I need the full size. So I bought it. This is about, I think, $25 or $30, and I haven't touched this yet just because I'm actually going through a couple samples of it still, but this was a top priority for me while I was in Korea, was to buy this full size. I did make a couple of Olive Young trips because you kind of got to, and plus depending on what area you're in, some Olive Youngs are just much better stocked of some things than others. I was staying in Hongdae, and so one of the times I went there, I picked up a few hair things because the last trip I was there, I got a lot of really cool Korean hair stuff. One of the things I got is from, or a couple of things I got. The last time I was there, and I don't know when my boyfriend bought this, but he bought this silk oil essence, loved it. And so I bought two of these, one for him, one for me, because my boyfriend lives in the US half the time, and I wanted my own. But basically it's like an oil dimethicone based hair serum. It's really nice to like condition your hair if it's like day 2, day 3 hair, gives your hair some nice slip, some really nice shine, really cute. But I also bought this, and I got this because Odile Manod, who is another creator, who is a really great resource for all things Korean beauty, she posted about it on her story, and I was like, oh, this looks cute, let me try it out. It is a heat guard, no wash treatment. I am getting into a lot more heat styling, definitely trying things out to help prevent damage. Heat protectants are very important. So I tried this out. As you can see, I haven't even used it yet, but this was something I was really excited to try just because I knew the brand. I tried it out already. It worked really well for me. So obviously I got some sunscreens. This is from one specific trip we made. This was, I think, at the COEX mall. I got a lot of backups. First foremost, I got a backup of the CMP Outdoor Fluid Sun. This is a water resistant Korean sunscreen. You can get this on Olive Young's global site and Stylevana, but this is a beautiful texture. And plus, you rarely find water resistant Korean sunscreens, especially ones that are really nice. So I bought backups of my S&P sunscreen. This is one I say is very similar to like the Biore Watery Rich Essence, the Aqua Rich Essence. And again, as I mentioned, what's cool about Korean sunscreens is when you buy them, a lot of times it's either full size in a travel or just 2 full size. I believe this is 2 full sizes, but yeah, this was like $16 for 2 sunscreens. I also got backups of this from Dr.G. This is their Red Blemish Soothing Up Sun. This I say reminds me a lot of the original Pareto sunscreen. This is my boyfriend's favorite, so I got backups for each of us, so he has his own little set for him. Nice soothing centella based sunscreen, nice moisturizing finish. Very, very good for year round, but especially right now in winter. Also, fun fact, whenever you're in Korea and you go to stores like Olive Young and you spend a certain amount, make sure you get your receipt for a tax refund at the airport. Very worthwhile. And another thing I bought is from a brand called BOH Bio Heal. I talked about their mists, which I have right here. I bought this last time I was in Seoul because it was a Panthenol based mist. Loved this, emptied this, and I didn't realize they had a sunscreen that was of the same line, so I bought that. It's their Panthenol Cica Blemish Sun Cream. This should be fully chemical. Yes, this is a chemical sunscreen. Is this a Colmar sunscreen? I don't know if this is a Colmar sunscreen, and I don't see Tenosorb M, so I'm excited to try this out. With, again, this is 2 full-size products in here. This is like less than $20, but I will do a review of this and get back to you on that. Okay, that was bag number 1. Here's bag number 2. Here is the second backup of that Dr.G sunscreen I told you I bought just because my boyfriend, I know he would steal it if he had the chance, so I just got my own. I told you last time we got this and he really really loved it. I bought 2 of them, backups, one for him, one for me. Here's one of them. Oh, this is something I was real hyped for. So the BOH Panthenol mist I told you about, there's a cream version of it, like a milky toner version of it. Oh, I saw this in the store and I was like, oh, we're getting this. So I bought this, haven't tried it out yet outside of the one time I tried the tester in the store. I don't know if it necessarily compares to Laneige Cream Skin or the Good Light one, but this has panthenol, centella, madecassoside, and really like touts being soothing and skin barrier strengthening. So very excited for this. You know, let me put this in my bathroom bag so I can put it in my bathroom. We got sheet mask galore, a huge little assortment of sheet masks from brands like Abib, CNP, Dr.G, and Dr.G, just because we are going to Latin America for the holidays and my boyfriend was like, just get a lot of sheet masks to give them as presents. So that's what these are for. It's amazing how cheap sheet masks are over there, like $1. And these are like what I would consider some great brands. Again, Dr.G, Dr.G, CNP Labs, so candy, it's like Halloween. At one point, so I think that's all the sunscreens I have. At one point, I was in an Olive Young in Hongdae. I was looking at this wall where they just basically had all their like toners, essences, and hydrators, and I just kind of lost my mind a little bit, and I bought a lot of stuff there. One of the things I got is actually an eye cream, a banana conceal eye cream from a brand called Shaishaishai. Never heard of this brand before, but I saw the product and it reminded me of another favorite product I have from Ulla Henriksen, their Banana Bright Eye Cream. So I'm interested to see if it's anything similar to that. And it's basically in concept an eye cream that has specific pigments to help neutralize under eye darkness, even though it's technically an eye cream. So it's cosmetically conceals under eye darkness. And this was like $8, I think. So stay tuned. We'll let you know how that goes. Here was something really interesting. This is from a brand called CKD. And what caught my eye is this is their Retino Collagen First Essence. And for me, the biggest surprise is this has retinol in it, in a first essence. So I was like, oh, hold up, that's a game changer. Let me try this out. So I haven't tried it yet. I did not use a tester in store. What I will say is this is 2 full-size products. I could not buy a single one. This was like $32. But if you think about it, $32 for 2 full-size products, and it's a first essence with retinol. That's a concept. So I will let you know how this goes, because this is, I think, the most exciting of the products I bought, because that is so interesting to me. I bought this from a brand called Day%. It is their Milky Moisture Jelly Skin. Literally, I bought it because the name of it was interesting. It's a jelly skin, milky moisture. Don't really know what it's about. The packaging is really cool. It's one of those tearaway situations. I didn't use a tester in the store, but it's really interesting. You know I'm all about hydration. So if something sells hydration to me in an interesting way, I'm all about it. I bought this because on my story I posted I was at Olive Young and I was like, what do you want? What would you like me to buy for you guys? This was, I think, the resounding overall consensus. From La Roche-Posay, it's their Cicaplast Lotion, which basically means it's their toner with centella in it. This is only available in certain markets, so it's not available in North America. So I was very excited to try this out. Haven't tried it out yet, but I saw it and automatically. I think this is like the first thing I put in my basket this Olive Young trip. So stay tuned for that review. Then a few other things. I bought some mist. I love a mist. This is from Isntree. It's their Hyaluronic Acid Water Mist. This is, I mean, the same line as like the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Sun Cream and Sun Stick that everyone loves. I don't know if it's available on YesStyle or anything. I hadn't seen it before. It was so, it's like $6 or $8, super cheap. And I was like, why not? Let me just get it while I'm here. And it's about this from CNP Labs. CNP Labs to me is a brand I'm like really getting behind. I really love the products. This is their Propolis Energy Ampule Mist. It's a mist. It has propolis in it. And I guess it's really hydrating. So I'll let you know about that when I try it out. But one thing I don't like this yellow. I'm really particular about yellows. Yellow is my favorite color. This is dingy. This is giving me like unclean yellow, like very like honey mustard yellow. So I don't like the packaging on this, but I'll let you know how the product itself actually is. About this from CNP Labs too. This is their Mugener Calming Ampule Mist. This is another mist and it's supposed to be more soothing, more in that skin moisture supporting role. So yeah, I'll definitely compare these and see how the Propolis compares to this one, but I love a mist. Give me hydration and soothing in a mist form and I'm there for you. And the last few products I have, I bought, I think a backup, I guess the second one, I'm sorry, of the Panthenol Sun Cream from BOH. This is the single form of it. I showed you the double pack earlier, so I guess I have backups of this now. Will I do a giveaway? I don't know, probably not. One sunscreen I did buy from Be Ready, which if you don't know, if you aren't keeping up to date, last time I was in Korea, like the discovery of the year for me was the Be Ready Cushion Foundations, which Be Ready is an Amore Pacific brand. Amore Pacific is like the company of all companies for cosmetics in Korea. This is like their men's makeup line. Men's makeup was like its own thing in Korea. This is my all-time favorite base product now. Like Fenty Who, like this is the #1 spot, which by the way, this trip around I tried to go back and buy more of this. I couldn't find my shade anymore. So fingers crossed that's not discontinued. But they have a sunscreen in the line, and looking at this, I'm very concerned this might have zinc or titanium in it. Don't know. This doesn't say tone up. It just says UV defense, sun-based fresh, SPF 50+, PA4+. I bought it just to try it out to see how it pairs with the foundation and everything. Haven't used it yet, haven't touched it yet. So I mean, honestly, pray for me that it is not a mineral sunscreen. And the last product I bought is from a brand called called Physio Gel. This is their Daily Moisture Therapy UV Sun Lotion, SPF 50+, PA4+. First of all, this got Pikachu up on the front of it. Super cute. But Physio Gel was a brand I had never heard of until I got to Korea. I'm pretty sure it is a European brand though, but it is huge at Olive Young. It's like everywhere at Olive Young. If it's actually popular in Korea, it's a whole different story. But I saw this. I think I had a couple people talk about it when I asked what I should get from Olive Young. So I figured, why not buy it? And then I saw I have Pikachu on it. So I was like, yes. This I don't believe is fully mineral or has mineral filters. I will let you know. This is 100 ml or 3.3 fluid ounces. And I think this was like less than $15. So definitely a good deal. One thing about Korea, sunscreens, good prices. The other thing about Korea is the sunscreens will most likely be tone up. So it's hard to find sunscreens that don't leave a cast or are good for brown, black skin. So haven't used this, haven't touched this, but I'll let you know. And with that, that is my full Korea trip number 2 skincare and hair care haul. Let me know below in the comment section, have you used any of the goodies that I showed you? What are your thoughts on them? Let me know. When it comes to Olive Young, I do know Olive Young has a global store. I don't really buy from it. I really don't check for it much unless I'm trying to find links for people to buy products. So can you get some of these on the Olive Young global store? Most likely, maybe. If not, they might be available on Stylevana or Yes Style. If they are, I'll try to link those down below in the description box. But if you tried any of these, if you have opinions on them, let me know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.